Hello everyone, Merry Christmas. Here it's Boxing Day already. I'm just going to make a video of my Christmas haul I got, which is very good. And just a bit of a ramble about, in response to Don, what I'm going to be doing next year. Yeah, so first of all, I hope you all had a great Christmas. I had a really good Christmas yesterday, really tiring though, and actually it's nice to have a break. I'm sorry about I haven't been very many videos, it's just that up until Christmas, work and everything was unbelievably busy, so apologise for that. But what did I get for Christmas? So firstly up, got the new sword point rules. I haven't gone through them yet, but I don't think there's actually massive amounts of changes. But I'm going to have a read through those, so really pleased with that. Secondly, carrying on the same theme, I got some armoured, well, they're called Samnites, but I'm going to use them as Italian allies for my Roman army, for my Republican army. So I've got the armoured ones, and I also got some unarmoured. Now, my thinking behind this was the unarmoured ones I was going to use as the general Italian allies, and these I was thinking about Extraordinari. Yeah, really pleased with those. Lots more painting to do. I also got 2 bags of the Republican Romans in the pectoral armour, and these are to finish off some of my legions. So yeah, cool. And in last, but no means least, some Republican Roman cavalry. So I'm making that out. That's about 120, 170, about 100 million, 190 figures. So that should keep me busy for the rest of the year. But then the Republican Romans, I think, are nearly done. Just have a cup of tea. So, what else have I been up to? So I'll turn the camera around. I'll just be showing you what's on the bench. I'm going to go a bit to shaky cam, so sorry about that. But yeah, just give a quick view of what's been on the table, because I have been doing some stuff. I actually made a couple of videos which I didn't post because life got way too busy. So yeah. So first up, what's on the bench? I've been doing more 7 Years' War, 15mm. The flags actually turned up from GMB the other day. So I did actually do the flags. They're really nice actually. Sorry, can't really see that very well. So this is the 5th Regiment, 1st Battalion. There you go. So the flags. Yep. So we're carrying on with these next year. Obviously I've got crap loads of Romans to do now. My Bushido, I'm going to carry on with that. Got a few of the samurai to paint. So there's quite a few of these chaps to do. These are the Perfecto of Ru clan, like samurai. Got half a dozen of those to do. Yeah, hopefully get those ready for competitions and maybe playing next year at CanCon. The other thing that I've been cracking on with, is probably a reference to Don and what he was doing, was he basically put a video out saying next year that he'll be buying less figures and doing more clearing the lead plastic mounting. And and sort of by that and some inspiration by a channel called JP, which if you haven't seen, go and see. He's him and his son Charlie play these brilliant Napoleonic games, and it got me enthused into my Napoleonics again. I really had a period where I wasn't painter's block, just Napoleonic block. I couldn't paint them anymore, and they were left in boxes unbased. I really sort of, it became too a bigger thing. But because of that, I've stepped back in and I've been painting up the bits that I'm missing. And it tends to be the elite companies, especially the Grenadiers, that I don't paint for some reason. I'll show you some of the others. They're all starting to be based up now, but I have lots of 6-2 base Fusiliers, but don't seem to like painting the Grenadiers. Don't know what that's about. So getting them done. I've got half done Swiss battalion. Each battalion is 36 strong, and I use them for either. Well, I was going to use them for Grand Manor, but there is another set of rules which is based on Grand Manor, which is sold by Elite Miniatures, called Controlling the Chaos, and basically it is Grand Manor but sort of tweaked. So I'm going to give these a whirl, because this is the sort of game I like. I'm used to playing like Grand Manor from the War Games Holiday Centre, so I'm thinking of giving these a whirl. They're not for such a, what I can read is the bigger games. You can use it either for 2-player or more, where I don't think Grand Manor is really designed for huge games. So I'm going to get those done. So what I have got left to do is French artillery battery, a load of skirmishers, Swiss and another regiment, and I have two. So I started building up, before I stopped, the German division at Talavera. I got the Baden troops from Arowski Miniatures. Lovely figures. I just could not face painting them. But these I'm going to get done. 2 battalions of 36 for them, and then I'm going to do in the brigade Nassau and 2 battalions of Dutch. And if I can face it, 2 battalions of Hessians, which are going to be really, I don't know, they're going to have to be like an imaginary, because nobody does any figures for the Hessians. The biggest thing in the army I've got left to do really is cavalry. And the problem with all of these rules, Grand Manor and Controlling the Chaos, I've got 2 Dragoon units, and they're 32 men strong each, which is 64, which is probably like 5 black powder up cavalry units. I've done a Hussar regiment. I think that's what really broke me, was the Hussar regiment I did. Like I say, I've just started basing all these up. These are the Perry, lovely figures. Holy moly, did these nearly kill me. The lace and the... it's just... Which is funny because I do a lot of Mulberian period, which doesn't seem to have the same problem. I don't know why. The other thing that cavalry unit I have painted is some Westphalian Chevalier, which were brigaded with the Vestula Legion. That's the one unit I have. I have the Warlord Games Vestula Legion ones to do, and I've got a Chasseur unit of 24 as well to do. So it's a good 100-odd cavalry. So I work it out for a year. It's probably one every 3 days. Which, Christ alive, that's going to be painful. So, yeah, I'd really like to get them done and get the British done. And by watching those JP videos, which I said I recommend you watch, is what they really showed was I got very fixated on from coming from the UK. I used to have a 6 by, I think it's about 20 table in a man shed, and I was really used to making these big games, and what I realised is probably, 10 by 6 maybe would just be good enough. You don't need the massive table, which is probably something I got a bit fixated on. So going on to what Don's saying, so Napoleonics, I want to crack on with them, get most of those finished. Romans, every now and then I'll finish on Bushido next year. The other army I want to complete is my American Civil War, Confederates. I've got a lot done. There's probably 300 odd Confederates done, but there's always more, of course. I think I've shown these before. These are the next brigade. They're all Perry. I do it in 6s. I'm going to use them for Pickett's Charge or Black Powder, one of those two. But so I've got a brigade here, and I've got whatever leftovers I'm going to paint up to be. I was going to paint these as the Mississippian Brigade at Peach Orchard. Weirdly enough, the commander for me is done early. He's finished. He's at his base. Really cool. So that's that whole brigade, and then I've got some leftover. I'm going to paint as a Georgian brigade. I've done the South Carolina and I think another Georgian brigade I've already done with artillery for the whole division. So yeah, it will be the Confederate division, 4 brigades, skirmishers, and 4 batteries of artillery. I think all the artillery's done. So I really haven't got that. So probably in that there's another 100, 200 Confederates to do. So it's a lot this year, and I don't really think I need to get any more. The other project I was doing, which I might dabble into, is the Sudan again. Done a lot of that. Going to nip back into that at some point, but no great time. I nearly got suckered into doing something medieval, but I'm not going to do that. I think I've got enough stuff to do. So anyway, I hope you all have a great 2021. 2020 has been, well, let's just face it, been pretty crap. And especially, it's very hard talking to my family in the UK, where they're going probably into another lockdown not too distant future, and we in Australia here are very, very lucky. We've got away with it somehow. Yeah, I hope you all have a great new year, 2021. I hope we crack on and get these projects done. And then hopefully, if I really pull my finger out, let's get some gaming back in. I feel now I'm ready to go back to gaming. There was a period that after my mate Henry died, that I didn't think I'd really gone off gaming. I was just painting. But now I actually feel like I'm ready to, play a few games. Start enjoying the hobby again. Because certainly it has been difficult. Apart from that, hope you all got all your prezzies you wanted. I'm going to promise to try and do some more videos that I'm going to do. And looking forward to 2021 and some gaming. Alright, Uru, speak to you later, bye.